your thoughts on that game?
Well, I'm disappointed with the way he played out there with the ice. Obviously, I think we have high standards here. Maybe we'll get that rectified, but I think a lot of things come into play there with the weather and then the women's game before us. So it's unfortunate. I really appreciate the fans sticking around, like big time. Like I thought a large percentage of the crowd hung tough, and that means a lot to us. That was good. Looking at the game, I thought we did a lot of good things tonight. I thought our power play was crisp. Our special teams was good. We got to learn some things as we grow as a team, and I think we got to learn to manage games with the lead. Other than that, though, just to get through the third period, get the game done. I'm excited about that.
Yeah, what does the delay was over an hour? How does that kind of affect the guys, their legs heading into the
third? Well, both teams are going at us, that, right? So we just talked about being mentally sharp. And I thought we started pretty good. We managed the game early. I thought we got a little bit loose there as we went, and I don't even know how to explain it. It was disappointing on the stuff, and it's just one of those things. Like I said, it's a tough situation to be in. Let our guys handle it, get the 3 points. Let's get out of here, right?
Obviously, won the special teams battle again tonight. How crucial is that?
Yeah, I just think we're trying to make progress on it, right? So we're trying to extend our bench with multiple guys, new guys killing. I thought they did a good job this weekend. I did like the crispness of our power play. I thought we moved it around. I thought we snapped pucks around. So I thought that was even the ones we didn't score on. I thought we had chances and good looks and good poise in that. So that's a good step in the right direction for us. We'll just once again just get back here on Monday. We'll turn the page and kind of get going. So we got a lot of room to grow here as a team, and we're learning things about ourselves every game. And it's tough to be mad at maybe not managing the game right in the third period when that circumstances in that situation was tough. But I can't emphasize enough how our guys are talking about on bench that our fans, the loyalty of the fans to stick around and all that meant a lot to us.
Yeah, one of the lines that stuck out to me tonight was the fourth line per se of Ryan, DeJulian, and DeSantis. What do you think of them and just also the depth tonight?
Yeah, they get good pace, right? And they're good players. So it's I think we're going to get to a point where I don't know if we're going to have like a 1 through 4. Hopefully, it's going to be we're just going to have depth to kind of come at teams, and that's what we want to get to a little bit. So we put a big line together with Dev and Wally and Kat, and I thought they had some impact in the games in terms of giving us the physicality we needed from them. And then obviously that line's going to generate for us, we hope, and with their pace and that, and they skate and they think the game pretty well. So we're excited about that. It was a good game. I thought it was one of Nikki's better games too this year.
Mm-hmm. Back-to-back nights, you scored more than 4 more goals. How important is that offensively to gain confidence?
Yeah, it was important. We were like gripping our sticks a little bit, trying to figure out when it's going to come, and our best player scored. You know what I mean? So that's you have your top guys that. We need those guys to get rolling here, so it's good that we've got a couple of those guys in the score sheet here, but obviously it's usually a race to 3. So if you can get 4 more, you're usually in pretty good shape in college hockey games.
What are your thoughts on that game?
Yeah, thanks. Obviously, they're a good team, physical. They're always hard to play against. Doesn't matter their rank. I mean, as you guys know, extremely weird game. It's one of those things that it's kind of under your control. So you try to not let it affect you, but I thought we came out pretty well after the hiatus. So it's always good to get 6 points and a sweep in the first home weekend.
How does that long delay affect you guys, your legs going into the third?
Yeah, it's one of those things where it's hard to prepare for. Over almost an hour, between the second and the third. So guys are just trying to stay warm. There's also uncertainty to if we were even gonna, play the game. So, guys just trying to stay loose, keep their legs, because, if we did need to play 20, which we ended up doing, we have to come out strong, because, it was a 2-3 goal game, and that easily could have flipped. So, just trying to stay mentally and physically.
How do you think you guys responded in the third after that?
I think. I think we could have done, some things better. I think we just need to play more simple. I think just getting the puck below the goal line, especially the first 5 minutes. But, I think we need to learn how to play with the lead. We're a young team, and I think that'll come. But I thought we handled it pretty well.
You scored twice tonight. What did you see on both those goals?
Yeah. The first one. Yeah. Honestly, I just shot the puck. Happened to go in the net. It was one of those things where we've been trying to work on the power play. So getting a power play goal to start things off was nice. And then the second one, I don't even know how it went in. It was kind of just an awkward angle. I was 1 foot from that. I just kind of chipped, and I didn't even know it went in until I started celebrating around it. But felt good to contribute. But I think it's a really good team win.
Back-to-back games, you scored more than 4 goals. How does that kind of help your confidence offensively as a team?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's really important to get these 2 home games wins in the start. So, just trying to produce more offense. But I think offense is there. So now I kind of got to tighten up defensively because they're going to be better teams that we play. Like we got BU in 2 weekends now, so they'll exploit some of those things. So we have 2 weeks to tighten things up. But
back-to-back nights, you guys won the special teams battle. What did you think of both ends of the ice there?
Yeah, I thought our PK was great. I don't think we let in a goal, did we? No, sweet. I don't think we let in a goal. So that's been a big emphasis of ours, and the power play struggled the last 2 years. So starting to find goals, it is a good feeling. Found one yesterday and found at least, was it just one tonight? I don't even know. But
one.
To win special teams battle is a big part of the game. We lost the special teams battle the first night at UMass, and it cost us 3 points. So, felt good.